So when you restart, it kills the Windows capture. So I'm actually restarting with the Windows capture, and I don't know. I'll repeat that. So since I killed the window altogether, it killed my screen capture. So here we are just restarting it back up. I'm going to jump us back over to our save slot 7, where we stupidly died. But hey, you know what? We got the mock ball like really fast tonight. So let's just go for it. Let's see if we can make this happen, and then it'll all be good. Hopefully my screen is gonna cooperate. Okay, so let's teleport to the green shaft. I'm very confused by this. Oh, you know what? We might be in a really weird spot here and may have to... This save state may just be hosed. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with this save state is completely hosed. So I'm going to go back to like 6. We'll reload 6. Now, I do want to practice this a little bit. Just a few times. Nothing too crazy. Not expecting to do too well, but you know, one thing I was wondering is could I do my wall jump into a morph ball up here, and would that get me up? But so if you're watching through this section of the video here, this is technically a second recording, and my plan is to just merge the first video and then this video together. So I apologize that happened. Unfortunately, we kind of just ended up hosing myself pretty bad here. So let's teleport back down to the green shaft, and we'll make our way back over to the section that we want to be in. Now the plan is, I think, I'd like to make sure I have a save state for spore spawn, because I think that would be a good one to have. So we'll go do that, and then from there we will maybe also make sure we have a save spot for the section that we want to save here. Something I'd like to do, actually now that I think about it, once we get here I'm going to try and make sure I back up any of my save states. I think that's kind of something that I want to get in a habit of. And in fact, I'm wondering if I can go back. I'm going to go check that to see if there is a save state, kind of like, I don't know if the right word is history. But yeah, I want to go see if there's a history on this, because if there is, that would be really important. Let's see here. I don't know if it's this SFC file or what the deal is, but I'm wondering. So previous versions, no previous versions. That is disappointing. I don't know if it's this SFC or the BSZ or what these files are, but it looks like I don't have any kind of a save thing here, which is fine. I mean, I'm not really surprised about that. But okay, let's just go back in here and start hacking our way through this. Super exciting though that we managed to get our first mock ball through there completely. I mean, 100%, and that's so exciting. I'm really glad that if you're watching this, that you got to see that, because I don't know, it's just kind of exciting to see when you manage to actually do something that you maybe never really thought you'd be able to do. I never thought I'd be able to do a lot of this stuff. This is kind of just, sorry, I gotta cough real quick here. Sorry, no COVID, don't worry, no COVID. I just never really thought this was something I would be capable of doing. I thought, hey, you know what, maybe it's just a function of trying, and it really, I guess in some ways it is, right? This is maybe kind of a life anecdote, if you want to say, if you will. It's kind of the fact that if you put in the effort, you can often kind of reach the goal. And so in this case, in my opinion, putting in the effort of just kind of doing the grind, it's worth it, and I think it's going to be good. So let's go ahead and we'll save this save state. So I'm going to save this one, and then I'm going to increment. Well, I need to increment after I beat spore spawn, because I want to be able to come back and practice spore spawn without having to go through all the levels, if that makes sense. So we're going to do that, but yeah, so all we're doing here is we're just running back and forth and we're shooting. I apparently was jumping, so that was kind of cool. Only not, but it's okay. Now we do want to try and kind of build up our health again. Hopefully that will happen. It seems like I keep hitting these spores instead of actually getting some benefit out of them, but we'll hopefully keep trucking through here. Instead of jumping, I need to make sure that, oh man, this is not good, this is not good. But I think because I'm getting damage boosts, this is working out in my favor. Oh, that did not work out in my favor, but that's okay. We'll do it again. I don't know how many times it's going to take me, but we'll get there. We just gotta keep our head up. We'll keep on doing it. It's okay if we get hit by a few of these guys. It's actually kind of nice to be using these guys as kind of the what is the right word? Not damage boost, but yeah, damage boost. I mean, just using the damage boost to avoid actually losing any health here, which is kind of cool. Oh man, that was not an ideal scenario, but we'll make the progress. Okay, we're just going to keep on shooting and running back and forth, and that will hopefully save us. Oh man, this is not a good situation. Okay, we're getting a little bit of health back up. That's good. We are not necessarily guaranteed anything, but we're sitting a little bit better than we were, like, 2 seconds ago. Okay, we gotta make sure we avoid. And we're almost there. I think this might be it. We did it. Okay, awesome. Now we're going to make sure we increment our save state. And then that way we have a good save here. And I'm going to actually probably do it again here, but I just wanted to make sure I did it after. Okay, cool. So we'll do it from right here. Do one more save. Okay, so we're there. Now it's just going to be a slow process of making our way. Definitely want to, I don't have to, but I like to have full life for this. So we just got to get our wall jump into a, yeah, sometimes my wall jump gets really wonky and it likes to go right instead of left, which I don't quite understand that, but it is what it is. So let's just keep... There you go. That wasn't too bad. I mean, it only took a handful of attempts, and so I'm pretty okay with that. So here we go. We are going to go ahead and just slowly make our way through this. Well, of course, if we... There we go. Might as well go get some more of these guys here, just so we can get through this section a little faster, or upcoming sections here a little bit easier. Okay, there we go. We are out of there, and I will give us another save, because why not? Well, we should beat the section we care about pretty quick here. Kind of don't care about my health too much. I mean, obviously I do a little bit, but... So let's go ahead and do a quick save. Let's do another save. And... I don't know, do we want to wait for those guys? Might be worthwhile. Let's just go ahead and give them a wait, and then we'll get them over there. We may have waited too long. I apologize if I was not paying attention. We're actually not bad. I don't like having lost health, but we're actually not in a bad spot from a health perspective, so I think I can go ahead and call it adequate. 94 is plenty of life. Let's just go ahead and just do a quick save. There we go. Now we'll do one more quick save. Yeah, this is this is gonna be experience. I don't know if I can do it again, but we're gonna give it a shot. It's kind of hard to talk sometimes when you're like, your whole body tenses up and you're like, I just gotta smash buttons. Which is basically what I'm doing. I honestly don't even know how I did this, but I'll take it. Gosh, because I'd really like to get to the next segment where I gotta get past that, whatever the frog-like looking thing is. I kind of want to go back, so I do want to go back and check real quick the video that I just did, this last one where I actually made it through, because let's see here, is this the right one? How long is this? We're 9 minutes. Yeah, okay. So I made it pretty quick into this one. So let's go ahead and see. Okay, so here we go. So we got really excited. Hey, we did it, yay. I'd like to see what my button combination stuff looks like, so I'm just gonna kind of be watching my buttons here. I think I'm gonna be doing it pretty quick here, so. Keeping an eye, seeing if yeah, so I did actually have I actually had down, right, B, and A all held through that whole process, so, or at least according to the the ROM hack, so that's cool. I probably lost some audio there, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so let's oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We almost did it again, everybody. What on earth? This is amazing. Twice in one night. What is this? I can't even handle this. If I can get it again tonight, I will just be mind blown. So it almost seems like I only have to have my A held as I'm going into the mockball. I don't have to necessarily have it held while I'm like tapping. So what you do is you do your brief tap to just like barely do anything, right? But it almost seems like I only need to have that A button held down as long as it's before maybe I land. So that's kind of a really interesting thing, anyways. To know, assuming that that's what's happened. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that happened. So let's just keep doing it. So I almost do, like I said, I almost feel like I can put the A back down at least as long as it's before the last down, I think. And essentially, really, even maybe more, it's before I end up landing on the ground. And I think as long as I can do that, we might be okay. So we gotta run to here, and then we gotta jump. It's just getting used to it. Just getting used to it. Oh, goodness. I don't even honestly know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do it again tonight. Okay, so we're at 27 minutes here. We've got a save state. Is there anything else we want to practice? So exiting right at the beginning, after we've beaten Ridley, or gotten attacked by Ridley, whatever you want to call it. That one's definitely a challenging section. That one's going to take some work. I need to keep practicing that one. Let's see here. What else? Now, to do it without saves, going down and getting Morph Ball, going over and getting the first set of missiles, and getting out of that whole section without a save. Tough, not impossible, but tough. So, yeah, just something to think about. Man, it's just that tap has to come so light, and then you have to hit that. Boy, it's like, I mean, I could do it 50 times, and 40 of the times I could totally just blow it. I mean, it's... Oops, I might have... I mean, the fact that I got this twice in one night, well, I shouldn't say twice. I got it one time for sure, and I think I got the mock ball, but it's hard to tell if I actually had the right speed and stuff. so frustrating. This is amazing, yeah. Okay, so we just gotta keep practicing our... I do find that if you notice, I tend to just let off of the A and I don't hold the double tap. So I need to get better at, you know, making sure my right hand does kind of its thing. But I think part of the problem is that if I want to hold A down hard, I tend to push the right and use my kind of right thumb as a, I don't know if pivot's the right word, but a pivot point. And so, so that's kind of played a factor in things. So I do want to experiment with like tool-assisted speedruns just for fun and see at what point does that A button have to be held down? Like, can you do it at a weird point? You know what I mean? But we'll see. Ah, man, it's just tough to not hit things. So we're at about, let's see here, 32, 32 minutes. I gotta be honest, I think we're gonna move and do a little bit of experiment. You're practicing in slot 1, or no, maybe slot 2, is it? Nope, slot 1. So let's go back to slot 1. Alright, let's just do a little practicing of this. Because why not? Oh, see, that's not an ideal scenario to be in. Yeah, I was very close to having that, though. Just a few moments faster. Maybe this will make me avoid the steam through this next section. But you never know. These doors kind of are weird with like how fast they open. I don't know. Oh, come on. That's a terrible slowdown. I don't even think I'm going to make it even close this time, but... yeah. I mean, this is a low probability. Okay. We'll do maybe one more minute here. I think I'm ready to call it a night. I gotta merge these two videos for you. So you can see that I did it twice. Or essentially twice. I mean, I got into mockball twice tonight, which is super exciting. I apparently can't exit here like at all, like any normal human being. 8 seconds left to get through in this next room. That's just unbelievable. I mean, yeah, it's terrible. I don't know what the time constraints for this section are, but it's definitely not good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and call it an evening. Hey, I hope you guys got to have fun watching me make it through that section. Maybe tomorrow night we'll get another 1 or 2 times through and we will actually make it. And then we can try and start fighting through more of the game. I'd like to be able to fight through and get through at least the entire game once, even if I can't, do it without like a million save states. And then we can start, working through the rest of it. But if I keep coming back and practicing this stuff periodically, that'll play a part because I'm sure I get a little bit, I don't want to say bored, but frustrated with the other sections. So thank you for joining me in this quest. Hopefully you will continue to join me. I will be hopefully uploading every night about 30 to 40 minutes worth of content here of me just fighting through this and giving you an opportunity to see somebody go from not really having a lot of experience to where we're at now. And other than a little bit of playing with my Metroid trainer, if you will, I really haven't done any additional Metroid playing at all in this context. So what you're seeing is what you're getting. I mean, I have, I think I've uploaded a video on one of my other channels of kind of where one of my latest, or one of my best runs or whatever it is, which for the kind of any percent category, I want to say is like an hour and 15 minutes or something like that, in-game timer. I don't even remember what that is real time. I think it was under 2 hours for sure. I just don't know the exact number. But yeah, so to go from kind of that stage to where we're at now, it's interesting, and I'd actually like to go back at some point and go play the original the correct, not correct, but the normal Super Metroid, and see how I do compared to this now. Am I faster? Am I slower? I don't know that I'm necessarily going to be much faster. I think I've learned a few techniques, so like getting out after getting Bomb Chorizo, that's going to save me a little bit of time. But I don't know if there's a lot of other techniques that I've managed to kind of like learn. I guess if I get good enough at the mock ball here, I might be able to get early supers like first try every time, which is going to be a time saver. But thank you, and hopefully you guys have fun. So, alrighty, bye.